So, hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining in today on this beautiful Wisconsin spring day. This is the third of our Friday Live at St. John's Northwestern Military or Leadership Academies, and I'm very happy to be joining you today. This is a very new experience for me. Usually, I'm used to having an audience that's present. So I hope that I convey this information appropriately and I'm able to do so kind of without the interaction. But I do look forward to fielding any questions toward the end of my presentation. 2 weeks ago, you were able to hopefully meet our Dean of Admissions, Paul Borens, to give a general overview of our school. And last week, the Ward family gave a wonderful presentation from their perspective as parents and the life of a cadet through their son's experience. And today, as the academic dean, I am here to talk about our academic programs and to give you hopefully an excellent overview of all of the wonderful academic opportunities that a student has when they come here. So as I mentioned, my name is Stephanie Eiler, and I am the academic dean at St. John's Northwestern. And this is my 10th year here at the Academy. Before taking my position as academic dean last April, I was a teacher for 9 years. I worked extensively with the international students as the English as a second language teacher. So I have a wide variety of experiences working with all kinds of cadets, and certainly other cadets, domestic cadets as well, through activities, chaperones, clubs, just a variety of different things. So I feel like I have a wide variety of experiences to share with you, and I am excited and proud to share with you our academic programs today. So I guess the first thing I'd want to say is that we are very much a college prep academy, and our standard curriculum is, I believe, a curriculum that rivals and challenges that of any high school in the United States. We actually have things that maybe other high schools across the country do not have. And that is, I would say, first and foremost, we have a very specific designated leadership curriculum as part of our academic content for every student, whether they take the military experience or the leadership experience. Every year, they are learning about leadership in the classroom and outside of the classroom. And I think that is very unique to us in our curriculum. We also require things such as a foreign language. Many high schools do not. We require at least 2 years of a foreign language. And we encourage students to go beyond because we know that it's incredibly important in becoming a global citizen. So I love that that is one of our requirements. In math, we require a minimum of advanced algebra or algebra 2 before graduation, and many high schools do not. And then we also have, as part of our standard college prep curriculum, a required college career and planning course that sets our students up for success beyond high school. So I think it's a wonderful addition to our curriculum that we help students prepare that. So I think any student coming for our standard curriculum is going to get a wide range of challenging academic content in addition to things that they might not at the high school next door. But in addition to our standard college prep curriculum, we have opportunities for students who are ready to challenge themselves. And we have opportunities at every level, beginning in the 9th grade. Nearly every academic content area has an opportunity for a student to pursue an honors level course, beginning even as a 9th grader. And we are very proud of that. We are prepared to help students excel and to meet their goals of attending very competitive universities. And we do that by preparing them with the academic content and the rigor to be successful in college. So in addition, if a student does decide to take that honors level track, we actually have 2 different diplomas, honors diplomas, that a student can earn in their 4 years. One is the Humanities Honors Diploma. And when a student engages in that, they sign on and they challenge themselves to take an extra year of social studies an extra year of foreign language. And at the English and social studies levels, you have to have at least 2 years of honors courses. So again, rewarding students for investing themselves in a more challenging curriculum. In addition to the Humanities Honors Diploma, we also have a STEM Honors Diploma, which of course focuses on the STEM curriculum. And in that, students are electing to take a 4th year of math, a 4th year of science, and they also must take at least 1 engineering course and 1 technology course. And in the math and the science courses, at least 2 of those years must be at the honors level, and a math student must accomplish the level of calculus. So it is a very challenging, rigorous program, and it's, I think, an outstanding way to prepare students interested in those areas for beyond high school. So I'm very proud of both our Honors Humanities Diplomas options and the STEM Honors Diploma. So in addition to those honors courses, or as a part of our honors program, we have programs that we are cultivating and developing every year, and we're growing. One is the Project Lead the Way program. This past year, we added Project Lead the Way for our middle school students in hopes of planting the seeds of those content areas. And it has proven to be very successful. They love the hands-on, real-life applications, and hopefully it fuels the fire for them to continue that in our high school Project Lead the Way courses. So far, we have Introduction to Engineering and Design and Principles of Engineering, and this year we are adding Project Lead the Way / AP Computer Science options. So we are growing and cultivating the STEM portion of our academic program. In addition to Project Lead the Way and our regular honors classes, we are bringing back our advanced placement curriculum. We had it several years ago, and as we went to the dual credit model, which dual credit means we do offer courses that high school students can take through the University of Wisconsin system, and they get credit at the college level in addition to the high school level. So students here have the option at the junior and senior level to take the dual credit courses. But we also decided to bring back advanced placement this year because we wanted to offer additional opportunities to challenge our students, not only to earn college credit, but to expose them to the rigor and the content of a college level curriculum, because that too will help prepare a student for college. Even if, maybe they don't earn high enough on the advanced placement test, you are still preparing them for college by exposing them to the content and the rigor of the academic courses. So we are very excited to bring AP Language and Composition, AP Chemistry, AP Physics, AP European History, and AP Computer Science into our curriculum for the 2021 school year. So we're very excited about that. I think that we do have a lot to offer every student. And I think there is a lot that sets us apart, not just the courses that we offer, because we do have courses for every student. I think there's a lot more that sets us apart, and I'm very proud. And I think one of the things that I'm most proud of is our sense of community, because we are a school we're a small school, but our community is strong, and we know each other, we know our students. And with the small class sizes and the small teacher to student ratio, we get to know our students. And I think that is probably by and large one of the most beneficial aspects of our school for our students. We get to know them, and therefore we can help them in many different ways. We know when they're having a great day. We know when they're having a hard day. Our teachers know our students, and to me that is hugely important. When I talk about teachers knowing our students, it is also one of the, I guess, foundational instruction principles that we strive for in the classroom, and that's the principle of relational learning. When a teacher is able to connect to a student, the ability to connect to the content in that classroom allows for the best chance for learning to take place. So I pride ourselves in the fact that we are a relational learning school, and that is very important for us, as we all strive for that in the classroom. Another thing that I think sets us apart is that, we have very high standards and expectations for leadership and behavior in the way we try to instill self-discipline and self-responsibility. We hold that standard, I think, throughout our entire school, in the classroom, so in academics, and in the other 4 pillars of our school. And that is consistent, and that allows us to, I guess, help and encourage the whole student. So not just in the classroom, but throughout the entire community. So that is another thing that I feel is that what sets us apart, is that we have the community throughout. We're able to, I guess, cultivate that person throughout all aspects of our community. Let's see, I'm trying to think. I think that a few other things that set us apart as we educate our students in all areas is the fact that we help prepare them for their goals outside of high school. And I am extremely proud of our college counseling program, because while we have a small enough college or a senior class, our college counselor is able to get to know each and every senior. And that in turn helps prepare them for life beyond high school. They get the help and support and guidance that they need, both here at school in addition to home. So it's really a team effort, and one that makes a huge difference for a lot of our students. Let's see. I think that, I'm trying to think out loud. Okay, so another thing that sets us apart, I think, is the way we support our students in the academics, athletics, throughout every aspect of our school. But what happens when you have students who do struggle academically? I think the systems that we have in place here are also very, very unique and very effective. We have a learning center here staffed by 2 incredible teachers who support every teacher in the school and every cadet. And when we have students who struggle, they are there to provide guidance, additional support, and that makes the world of difference for a lot of our students. That, coupled with our peer tutoring program that has been highly successful, run by our students. I'm so very happy and proud that they took that initiative and they created something amazing to help their fellow cadets. So truly, we do have a lot that sets us apart, and I'm proud of all of these things that we offer. I think that before I take questions, and I hope that we do have some questions today, I just want to say that the academics, of course, is important to any education. But one of the things I value about this school and our community is the fact that academics is one of the pillars that is so important in developing the life of a young person. In addition to academics, we have our leadership pillar, and we work hand in hand to cultivate that young leader. They're teaching them how to lead themselves before they go out into the community at large and learn to be excellent leaders. We have our spiritual and character pillar, which seeks to develop strong character principles in each of our students through a variety of activities, reflection, community involvement, and then, of course, athletics, strengthening the body as well as the mind. And when you put all 4 of those pillars together, it really does work to create a very whole educational experience for our students. So I'm very proud of our community and our academics and every part of it. And I hope that I've done it justice. It's a very short, I guess, version of what we have here. But I hope that, I hope I can answer some questions if we do have any, but I hope that when all of this is over and we have the opportunity to come together again, that you will take the opportunity to visit campus and to reach out to me, ask any questions that you may have. I am happy to do so. Okay, so
I can feed you a couple questions if you would like
excellent.
to.
Yes,
If
please
you want to
do.
let them know that I'm doing that.
Okay, yes, Paul Borns, our Dean of Admissions, just came in, and because I am not scrolling through my questions here, he's going to feed them to me. So yes, Mr. Borns.
Eric answered a question about AB or BC calculus.
Oh, yes.
Someone wanting to know that. What kind of content is there in your leadership courses?
Okay. Well, first of all, we are planning on offering actually calculus we are offering next year. So that will not come into play until the 2021-22 school year. I'm sorry if I did say calculus. This year we are offering AP Language and Composition, AP Chemistry, AP Physics, AP European History, and AP Computer Science. So I do apologize if I said calculus. Calculus we are going to phase in the 21-22 school year. The content in our leadership courses, I can speak very briefly about that, but you'll have the opportunity to hear more from our resident life director and our headmaster to fully explain those two options. But when a student here chooses the military experience, they are a part of the Junior Reserve Officer Training Course, so JROTC program. And it is a fully structured curriculum that addresses all aspects of leadership. And it truly is a very strong, effective program for all of our students and cadets. If a student chooses the leadership experience, then they will be exposed to a wide variety of leadership styles and methods of learning how to cultivate that leadership within, and then in order to serve others. So I will defer to our headmaster when he comes on board in a few weeks to be able to explain that more effectively, as it's new for us, but we're very excited to offer that curriculum beginning this year, and it will grow, and we will add to that curriculum each year that we have new students.
Can you specifically talk about the academic support and the tutoring and the
Sure.
study hour and so forth, please?
Absolutely. So we have built into our daily schedule a period called tutorial time. So every day after the end of our seven period class day, we have a 45-minute period called tutorial. This is an open period where students can go and just ask their teachers questions. So it's the teachers are in their classrooms, or a teacher can request to see a student and say, okay, I really want you to come in for tutorial today. I want to revisit that concept. I see you're struggling a little bit, or let's do a little more review for the test. Please come into tutorial. So it's a great flexible period where students can seek help, and likewise teachers can call students into that period. After students participate in sports or activities, and after dinner, we do have a mandatory or required study period every evening from 7:30 to 9:30. And during that time, 2 staff members are always available in the TLC, the Learning Center, for help and support, in addition to our peer tutors who are ever present, helping their fellow cadets or students. And teachers can request a peer tutor to work with a certain student, and we have that has proven to be very effective. Cadets and students love learning from their peers, and that has proven to be very effective. If a student does fall below a certain threshold with their GPA, and that threshold is a 2.0, then we are kind of tuned into them and want to give them some extra support. So we have what we call an academic support group, where 2 days a week they will be required to work with our Learning Center staff from approximately 4 to 5:30 to catch up on assignments, to get some extra help and support, to work on an essay. So it is a built-in time, but that is a time that is required for students. So if they fall below that certain threshold.
Davida Amenta asks, how do you motivate a student who is academically capable but just not interested?
Oh, that is a good question, and that kind of fostering that internal motivation. I think that our environment in many cases, students have found that internal motivation just by being surrounded from their peers. They see peers who are achieving things, they see the rewards and the accomplishments that they are making. In the military side of our program, there's a competitive aspect where their companies are, competing for points. So it kind of naturally cultivates some motivation. A lot of students on the military side, they perhaps want to earn the next level of rank, and they know that they have to achieve certain things to do that. So there are a lot of kind of extrinsic motivators that hopefully over time helps with the intrinsic or the internal motivation. And I've seen it happen. So it does happen just by virtue of our environment. Okay. Again, this was new to me, so I'm sorry if I was, just kind of choppy in my words, but I am very happy again and proud to be here today to share with you a little bit of our academic program. And again, I'm happy to continue the conversation. You're more than welcome to reach out you can find my information on our website. And please know that next Friday at noon, our athletic director, Mike Fink, will be joining you to explain our athletic programs and to talk about that. And just remember that we are all here to answer any questions you may have, and I really appreciate you tuning in today. So thank you so much, and please stay safe, be well, and go enjoy this beautiful Wisconsin spring weekend. Thank you.